there, I'm back with one more reading on this topic. This is Earth Echoes with Amber Fields, and my last reading for today is titled The Zionist Architecture Behind the Curtain, Trump's True Allegiance by Jason Gray. They called him a savior. He was a salesman, not of freedom, but of empire, not of truth, but of programming repackaged as awakening. Donald J. Trump was not sent to destroy the system. He was deployed to reformat it, to intercept the rising collective flame and reroute it back into the machine through the illusion of revolt. He did not just fail to stop the cabal, he delivered for it. Over and over and over again, we fell for it. Every one of us who once believed in the plan, every one of us who shared, posted, defended, and waited, every one of us who thought that the man who built towers out of concrete and gold would somehow carry the keys to spiritual redemption. He was never the destroyer of the swamp. He was the crown prince of its deepest chambers. The installation, Zion's golden boy. From the moment he descended that escalator in 2015, Donald Trump became a myth, a figurehead for rebellion, a vessel for desperate hope, a hero scripted into the shadows of a collapsing empire. The deeper you go, beneath the tweets, beneath the rallies, beneath the red hat patriotism, you will find something far older, far colder, and far more calculated. Zionist power placed him there. Not Jewish people, not ordinary citizens of Israel, but a transnational ideological machine that spans banking dynasties, military contractors, blackmail networks, think tanks, Mossad fronts, religious cults masquerading as humanitarian sects. Trump did not just know them. They owned him, and they have collected in spades. The spiritual infiltration, Jabad, the temple and the throne of blood. You cannot understand Trump's rise without understanding Chabad Lubavitch, an ultra-Orthodox sect wrapped in mysticism and nationalist supremacy, masquerading as piety while architecturing the unification of religious prophecy and political conquest. Jared Kushner, born from it, Ivanka Trump, converted into it. The White House, visited constantly by its emissaries. Foreign policy bent entirely to its theological ends. Jabad doctrine teaches that Jews carry divine souls, that Gentiles exist to serve, that peace is delay, that the third temple must rise, and with it the destruction of the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the ignition of planetary war, and the crowning of a world ruler from Jerusalem. Trump did not resist this. He was used by it. Jerusalem? Handed to them. The Golan Heights? Signed over. Palestinian aid? Cut. Arab nations? Brought to heel. Criticism of Israel? Silenced under weaponized anti-Semitism. The embassy? Moved. The map? Redrawn. This was not diplomacy. It was messianic conquest via real estate deals. The blackmail architecture. Weinstein, Epstein, and the circle of silence. Where there is Zionist infrastructure, there is blackmail. Harvey Weinstein was not a fallen Hollywood producer. He was a controller, a handler, a gatekeeper. He operated the same way Epstein did, through compromise, coercion, and control. Tied to intelligence, shielded by media, linked to Trump's world in 1,000 untold ways. Same parties, same girls, same money, same silence. Trump called him a great guy. He said, "I know him well." He laughed about grabbing women while being praised as a savior of children. How many times must the pattern repeat before we see it? Trump was never hunting pedophiles. He was protected by the same apparatus that empowered them. The blackmail rings were never broken. They were simply rebranded. Gaza, the final contract. Why the children must die. Here lies the heart of the matter, the red line, the ultimate truth they do not want spoken. Gaza was never about Hamas, never about rockets, never about security. Gaza is about property, location, real estate. Trump knew this. He has known this since the 90s. He floated luxury development deals for Gaza's coastline. He envisioned towers, resorts, casinos. He saw not tragedy but opportunity. But there was a problem. The people. So the people had to go. What is happening in Gaza is not war. It is land clearance. Ethnic cleansing wrapped in nationalism. Real estate rebranded as defense. Theft disguised as theology. Every deal, every roadmap, every Abraham Accord was a step toward privatizing the land once its people were erased. You are not watching retaliation. You are watching preparation. Gaza is being prepared for the global elite. The blood is the down payment. The silence is the deed. And Trump, he was the broker. The trance of patriotic delusion. We all got played. This is the part that hurts the most. I believed it too. I believed in the plan. I believed in the storm. I believed in justice. I posted, I waited, I defended. I wanted to believe that someone, anyone, was finally standing up for the innocent. That is what made the lie so effective. The brilliance of the con was that it made us feel awake while we were being re-caged. It was not suppression. It was strategic seduction. It worked. It worked because we accepted everything at face value. We do not read between the lines. We do not follow the money. We do not ask who benefits. We confuse spectacle for truth. We confuse slogans for substance. We confuse noise for awakening. In that fog, we were disarmed. We watched, spellbound, as the very empire we wanted to dismantle was rebuilt around us by our chosen Messiah. No one who builds towers in blood will ever set you free. This is not about Trump. This is about what he represents. A world where control wears the mask of freedom, where genocide is sold as safety, where saviors are chosen by the very hands they claim to fight, where the people clap while their children are bombed because the man on the screen said it was necessary. This is not left versus right. This is not Jewish versus Muslim. This is not patriot versus traitor. This is empire versus humanity. Humanity is losing unless we stop looking up, unless we stop waiting, unless we stop mistaking blood-stained billionaires for divine deliverance. Trump is not your savior. He's not a warrior for light. He's not a protector of children. He's not a strategist. He is not playing 5G chess. He is the final sedative before the cage locked shut. Gaza? Gaza is the cost of that belief. You want the truth? The truth is buried beneath the rubble, still warm, still small, still screaming. The man you were told would save you helped sign the deal that silenced them. Wake up before they silence you too. Don't believe me? Research it all yourself. It is all there, every single thing available at your fingertips. Or keep believing the lies. The choice is yours. Freedom or slavery. Lies or truth. Peace or never-ending war. I truly hope for our children that we can choose peace.